My name's Pete Woods, you're watching Hexham TV. Who are you?
Kevin Crowsdale.
Kevin, are you local or have you just come to visit Hexham?
I grew up here, my family's still here.
So there's a proposal, a consultation out at the moment about possibly closing a lot of the ticket offices around the country, including Hexham.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think it's quite short-sighted. A lot of people rely on them, people with accessibility needs. I'm not sure they're maybe taken into consideration during these decisions. It's looking for people to use their phones or whatever. Not everyone has that luxury to do that. So yeah, they're really important. It's the same with post offices and banks. Same issue.
My name's Ken Stevenson.
Ken, do you live in Hexham or are you visiting?
Do I live in South Shields?
And there's a proposal at the moment to consultation going out about closing some of the ticket offices right across the country, but it would include Hexham. What do you think about that proposal?
I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's leading up to a cashless society, isn't it? Where they just want everything to be done online. I don't think that's a good way forward.
Do you use the ticket machines at all yourself?
I have done in the past, yes.
Yeah. Do you find them easy to use?
I must admit, even though the reason I'm against closing ticket offices is I think everybody's being forced to go online, and I think that's a bad policy. I think people should be able to use cash and have the convenience, and obviously everything seems to be leading up to for the younger generation, not for the older generation.
My name's Matt Wallace.
Do you live in Hexham, Matt, or are you visiting?
Live in Hexham.
Okay. Do you use Hexham Railway Station very often?
Yes.
Do you use the ticket office at the railway station very often?
Nope.
How do you buy your tickets?
Online. On the
Do
app.
you find that more convenient?
Yeah.
So what's your view about the proposed consultation about the closure of Hexham ticket office?
I can see that there needs to be an office for a train office for like the older generations who might not use the app, but for younger people, it's probably more convenient to buy it on the app. So probably overall, I would say it still needs to be here.
I'm Phil Crowther.
Phil, are you visiting Hexham or do you live here?
No, I'm just visiting Hexham.
So you're using the railway station here. There's a proposal at the moment to have a consultation about closing a lot of the tickets offices across the country, including Hexham. What's your view on that?
Well, I don't particularly think it's a good thing. Obviously, you know, if they close the ticket stations, I guess it's a way of saving money. It depends whether there's going to be somebody on the platform you can ask, you can doubt about anything. But ticket office also, it gives the opportunity to pay in cash. Otherwise, you know, paying online or on the machine is not always easy for everybody.
Do you normally buy your tickets at a ticket office, or do you normally use the machine or go online?
I usually buy them online in advance because they're cheaper, but you know, obviously there's plenty of people who don't want to do it that way or can't do it that way. So yeah, I don't really agree with it, but you know, I suppose times are changing and things have to change with the times.
Derek Harris.
Derek, you're using Hexham Railway Station. Do you normally use the ticket office or ticket machines?
Ticket machine.
And what do you think about this proposal or this consultation that's taking place that possibly may mean Hexham ticket office would close?
Well, according to news reports, it will close, and there will be somebody there only about 3 hours each day. And I think that is a very bad idea. It will particularly affect disabled people, and I think it really is that the ticket office should be open at least 7 hours a day.
So do you use, if you want to plan a route or something like that, do you ever go to the ticket office or do you do it all online?
Well, I did go to the ticket office last week because I was unsure as to, we were breaking our journey in Riding Mill and then Prudhoe, and I wasn't sure if the ticket to Newcastle, we could use it when we reboarded the train at Prudhoe. So I asked at the ticket office and they told me that was okay. But had there been nobody here, I would have been uncertain as to whether I would have been able to use the one ticket.
As I say, I'm struggling to find reusable words. I'm Ian Ness from Newcastle.
Ian, you've just used Hexham Railway Station here.
Yes.
There's a proposal, consultation that's taking place about possible closures of all the
Yes.
ticket offices across the network, including Hexham.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Having struggled in the last 48 hours twice, I think it is, to use the machines on station platforms, and much preferring to deal with a person, I think it's a disgraceful backward move.
So there's a proposal perhaps to have people on platforms and things like that. Do you think that would work?
Have people on platforms? Ah, you mean like the olden days? Service. Wouldn't that be a splendid idea? It is a mystery, isn't it? What is the forward motion that this country is attempting to achieve when service is something that has to be debated? Service is the point of a railway. Ludicrous.
Thank you very much for talking to Hexhamtv.